Aito's proud to lead the heels who haven't lost a single person. But Junko brings Tinko in for a big hug before whispering in her ear, "You mean nothing to me, Genocide Jack," then slams Tinko to the ground and walks off alone. I think you just kicked Tinko off of the team. And now Tinko really might target every single heel. Jack, I don't know if that was a good idea. Good day, good people. It's another fine day in the year of the Resolve. Toon Link, Dave, Bravo, Dave. Anomaly, the Anomalicars. Few know me as the face that... No. I'm the heel that ruins your meal. There's nothing worse than a bad meal. I'm not here to put my foot in it or something. United States Aviator, welcome back. And we're on Thursday, but it's the Friday simulator because tomorrow, Friday, we will be hosting your OC free-for-all. Fancy. So today I get to run. I've never had a chance to really play around with this simulator. Oh, letting Heel AV, that's me, do this. It's gonna be a very fun Danganronpa Hunger Games. So, it is your dumb faces versus your true heels. And look at this season. Some people fell out of heeldom like Samugi and Kaede. Ibuki fell out of it but went to facedom instead. Akane fell out of it, went to facedom as well. You hate to see that. But more importantly, there were some heels that left out. Yeah, that's good too. Me actually went from one to the other side too. It's faces versus heels. From all this season, we had a lot of them. Let's see all of them. We had Kizzy at the start of it all. We'll zoom in one more good time for you so you and your dumb little eyes can get them. Hajime, Masaru, Monodam, Vivia, Monokuma, Nagisa, Camilla, Zhongli, Joker, Taka, Toko, Akane, Mio, Ibuki, and Mikan. And the heels side, the best side, Iris, Kafumi, Juzo, Kizakura, Haiji, Kanji, Ayato, Amame, Rantaro, Queen, Genocide Jack, Pandreo, Tinko, our Agent of Chaos, a Monster Heel, Mai, Monokid, Monotaro, Izuru, Kurokuma, Junko, Takamichi, Justice Hammer 1, Ryoko, Shuichi, Monosuke, Kori, Yoimiya, Mama, and the heel who started at the top of the season, Avi. And now that I'm thinking about it, got to make him a heel. Yeah. That being said, we don't want this episode to be too long, but we do want to announce two quick things. I guess we'll do we'll do two quick things. They're both related to Fracture, but also something for a little Valentine's violence that's coming up. So let's play the Fracture music first. Fracture is coming not this week, but next week. And with it, this past Inferno we saw for the first time Pablo take up arms. Pablo did not capture a victory, but did capture the hearts of many. Hank was the one who took that W, but Pablo didn't have beef with Hank. Pablo does still have unfinished business with one man who stabbed him, starting this whole thing. And so now that Pablo feels more comfortable in the ring, Pablo goes one-on-one with the man who started it all. Pimp Kazuichi versus Pablo at Friday Night Fracture. And that's not all she wrote. This Fracture also begins 2 tournaments. You see, there's been a little battle of a crown. It's always been like, the crown is mine, the crown is mine. I'm looking at Arrow, I'm looking at Queen, I'm looking at Queen too. Everyone calls themselves the Queen. Klee, Queen of the Ring too. Well, let's have ourselves a King and Queen of the Ring tournament. Over the next 3 events I'm talking, this Fracture, next Inferno, and the next Fracture, the final one before Valentine's Violence, we will be having King and Queen of the Ring tournament matches. single elimination. 2 brackets will be revealed very soon, so get excited for it. That being said, the finals for both of those will be taking place at Valentine's Violence, and most importantly, the winners of those matches will go on later in the night to fight for the AWE Championships. What a spectacular show it's gonna be. I'm excited, I hope you guys are too. So, without further ado, we have to get this show on the road. And now I can get back to my heelish antics, can't I? Hey, make your picks first, second, third in the comments. I will make mine as well. For first, I'm gonna take Pandreo, and lo and behold, keep this in mind, the winning team, be it our heels, do go on to the Hunger Games finale for the Champion of Champions title, so we could see Pandreo enter the singles championship match. We could see Queen enter the singles championship. Amame, a lot of non-Danganronpa characters could steal that spot. However, there's many Danganronpa characters who could steal it as well. Let me tell you what is up. If you feel me, say what's up. I got my picks. Give me Pandreo for first. Give me, oh wait, hold on. Give me Mai for second because, oh my gosh. And of course, you know what, I take it back. Mai for third, Pandreo for second. How can I count out Avi? The heel who started off this whole season. Well, perhaps it was me, but he was the championship collector, and maybe he's gonna get this one back because, keep in mind, well, your champion and Agent of Chaos are both here. So, why don't we do a little final spin of Tinko's wheel, huh? I'm sure some of you would be very upset if it hidden. Good old Avi won this one. Well, there's a pretty good chance that it hits. So, in three, there we go. 2, 1. There you go. Let's spin this wheel. Big old chunk. Tinko, there's a beautiful moment here. You rain chaos on Avi. You could rain it again and help him get the title back. So go ahead and do it, Tinko. Go ahead and do it.
You gotta be kidding me! Degenerate male! You're the worst of the worst! How dare you! What? No! Ugh, degenerate males!
What can I say? Except thank you, Tinko. Thank you so much. This is perhaps the greatest gift you could have given us. In fact, I'm not even going to change my jacket. I don't feel the need to. This is the year of the resolve, and it's where Avi gets that title back. Welcome to Heels versus Faces. Who walks out with the championship title? I wager Avi. Again, I'll still stick with my picks, Avi, Pandreo, and Mai. But it's gonna be Avi. Avi is gonna be the one to destroy every single one of the competitors and ruin so many of your hopes. But remember when the season started and Avi won that championship? Well, we're about to go into the finales and Avi's still gonna be holding that championship. And it's gonna be poetic justice. That being said, I will say, I guess secret achievements could still hit. I mean, two of them could hit, I guess. Maybe 3. 3 could hit. I doubt it, but your fan votes will be opening tomorrow. All of them. The tag team ones were earned, and I guess the OC one that was earned too. There's a lot of fan votes that are opening up, so get ready for it. That being said, let's start this bad boy. You've made your picks. You now know the championship is on the line, and I'm gonna laugh at you when lead AV. I'm tired when Hunger Games AV wins. So let's proceed. Cause I'm ready to laugh in all of your faces. Every single one of you who were like, "Oh, AV in this match? Oh, well, he's a loser. He's gonna get got." Watch and learn. Let's start round one. And as the tributes stand on their podiums, as the horns sound, the horn bearers do that. Sound the horns. Most excellent. Nagisa, good luck to you. Monokid gives Kizakura the things that he's found. Kizakura builds stuff out of it. It's really soothing watching him build things. Joker stares into the distance. Amame catches a strange glow in the corner of her eyes. An ancient scepter does spawn. Arcane magic courses through her body as her fingers touch the carved wood. Nagisa doesn't know how bad things are gonna get just yet. Shuichi. Oh. Look at all this. Oh my goodness. Look at all this. Oh my goodness. Oh my. I had to scroll down because I wanted to make sure that everything was implemented again, because I did indeed I did indeed need to re-implement a couple of things, but they're in. Iris has a table. Hajime's got that wizard robe. Akane sizes her muscles. Fumi admires Yoimiya's leadership. Kizakura spots him to shine in the distance. Ibuki is being adorable as always. Monosuke feels protected by his wealth. Monokuma twitches. Corey's in the house. Could get used to this place. A monster who tries to tell a joke always falls flat. Vivia draws a demon summoning circle on the ground, you know, for fun. Justice Hammer 1 has found a table. Hopefully nobody goes through it. Oh no, Hyde just found a dimensional scythe. Mama doesn't care much of this place. Monokid attempts to kill Monodam attempts to kill Monokid, but Takamichi intervenes to protect Monokid, so Monodam perishes. And Toko can't take it anymore and snaps Masuru's neck. That's not very face of you. Mai still can't believe that Takamichi's killed somebody. Tenko ambushes Mikan, strangles her. Mikan, you have not been having a good time, have you? Junko is unable to, only looking out for herself. In fact, I could say it's something a little bit more heel to Mikan, but you know what? Get well soon. Monotaro finds Avi's climate change remote. Queen finds some leather scraps. Rentaro finds a waffle. He really is a heel. Kurakuma finds a little bikini and puts it on. It's quite revealing. Pandreo hopes that after Harmony Body, Takamichi does his best to avoid Junko. In Oshima, Kanji tries to kill Hajime, but the wizard was carrying him away to safety. Miu is thinking plans to get out of here. Zhongli feels horrible for failing the faces. Kizzy wants to protect Ibuki, is not going to be able to because Juzo tries to kill Akane. Kizzy tries to protect Akane, who dies in the attempt. Aito's proud to lead the heels who haven't lost a single person. But Junko brings Tenko in for a big hug before whispering in her ear, "You mean nothing to me, Genocide Jack," then slams Tenko to the ground and walks off alone. I think you just kicked Tenko off of the team. And now Tenko really might target every single heel. Jack, I don't know if that was a good idea. Camilla finds a boombox. It's time to play some sick beats. Ryoko accepts the shadows. Ryoko gains a power persona, and Yoimiya runs to a tree, gets a splinter. Ouch. Azuru is determined to survive this, and Taka and Zhongli get into an argument over who should be in charge. We lost 4 of our 44 total competitors, and one big, or I guess one tiny, saddest of all moments for Monodam, Masaru, Mikan, Kizzy. Well, I mean, like, it's a championship match. Who would have thunk? Not me. You know what I think? Avi is gonna win. Get that championship again. And so many people will scream unearthly screams and anger. I'm looking at some of you in particular. I could call you by names, but you know who you are. So get ready, be prepared when Avi wins, and I laugh at you. Let's get closer to that moment, shall we? Let's do just that. Next round? Next round. Whoo! Ayato doesn't like Toko. Takamichi doesn't really want to, but finds himself having to get rid of Nagisa, which means, ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't expecting this, but it is indeed a new champ alert. Fare thee well, Nagisa. Kizakura puts desk on and Zhongli while he's asleep. Toko has found Genocide Jack Scissors. Cute boys beware. Justice Hammer 1 sees the heels as a bunch of chumps ready to be milked. Wow. Goodness gracious. Well, they're all alive, I guess. Junko and Azuru conspire against Ayato. Queen tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks. It's useless, but it looks cool. Pandreo finds a fishing rod. Now he can catch all the fish. Yoimiya hopes to get everyone out of here. Zhongli tries to rip the death collar off, but did no damage. Monokid picks upper looks new cool lying in various places. Ayato is sick and tired of Toko being alive, places a $20,000 bounty on Toko's head, and Mew says, welcome to my get-rich-quick scheme, murders Toko. Vivia checks on his demon summoning circle. You know, a demon actually comes out. Helps him out. Camilla remembers how much she misses Monodam, sobs quietly. Corey's in the house and finds a skateboard. Time to do some sick tricks. Amami polishes her ancient scepter, making the magic orb shrine. Joker punched a tree and nearly broke his own wrist, but there's a yeet ball falling from it and Kanji steals it immediately. It's yeet ball action. Rantaro sneak attacks Monokuma and Akane, taking them both out of this one. Two-Face is gone. Haiji finds moon shoes. We're not liable for any broken ankles, actually. Kurakuma fills his bikini with gravel, uses an object to kill Mew. Good luck solving that. Tinko steals Kanji's football. I'm sorry, yeet ball. Runs off with it. Wait, Genocide Jack and Tinko both declare they could team up on the other tributes and really do some damage and form a faction. Wait, did Genocide Jack just adopt Tinko back into the heels? Ibuki steals Tinko's yeet ball and runs off with it. Hifumi steals Ibuki's yeet ball, runs off with it, and Monosuke attacks Zhongli from behind before Ibuki can do anything, and then there's nothing Ibuki can do. Now Monotaro misses the spooks and jump scares and sets the arena back to October. Shuichi jumps to a pile of leaves. Immediately, the leaves are covering a pit and he falls and perishes. Hajime and Amami are in a costume contest. Hajime is dressed as a ninja, while Amami is dressed as a reaper, same as everywhere. Amami slices Hajime with a scythe, killing him, same as every year. Juzo is waiting for winter vacation. Well, my god, that just ended for a lot of people. I think some people might still be on it for, like, colleges. Azuru, Amami, Tinko, Yoimiya, Takamichi, and Justin Everyone were getting together to carve jack-o'-lanterns. Kizakura wasn't invited. In an act of revenge, Kizakura dons a pumpkin on his head and slaughters them all. Ryoko summons her persona, uses Agi, scorching, in fact. Taka's face. AV ghost rides the whip. Ghost rides the whip. Wait, how? With what okay. Momo finds a slingshot. How quaint. Might be useful in a pinch. Mine knocks out Vivian. A fist fight puts a death color on them. Iris gets everyone together for a Thanksgiving feast. Iris is in charge of the turkey and has never cooked one in her life, so she just wings it. Camilla, Kizakura, Juzo, Pandreo, and AV died from severe food poisoning. Yikes. And just like that, we were halfway through the field as a well-placed shot by Mama. With her slingshot, hits Taka in the head and he's now dazed. We're down to 21. That's the power of autumn. Autumn is a deadly season. Still my favorite season, I think. After this saddest of all moments, 4. The champion Nagisa, Toko, Monokuma, Akane, Mew, Zhongli, Shuichi, Hajime, Azuru, Amame, Tinko, Yoimiya, Takamichi, Justice Hammer 1, Camilla, Kizakura, Juzo, Pandreo, AV. Now, with Revival still in play, it's still AV's game, baby. And I believe in him, just like you should believe in him. So without further ado, let's watch AV win. Shall we? I think we shall. Next round sees. Taka comes back to his senses. Hifumi actually takes that E-ball, runs it in for a big touchdown. Rantaro throws a waffle at Vivia like a shuriken and misses him. Vivia then kills Rantaro in retaliation. Fair enough, don't use waffles in our simulator. Corey visits the pumpkin patch outside of Yoko's. Kurokuma flaunts his bikini in front of Vivia. Vivia is absolutely jealous, who would have thunk. Junko and Taka, they jump in piles of leaves around the arena. It's just cute. Well, nice. Ryoko wants this to be over already. Kanji can't take his eyes off of Mama. Ibuki is on the verge of a nervous breakdown. Vivia thinks of a dark poem. Monotaro and Mai. Thanks Mai for being there for him. Well, how pleasant. Mai's also looking for an easy out, and she might have just found one. Iris admires Monokid's muscles. He's about as buff as the rest of them. Joker accepts a shadow as Joker gains the power persona. Which one? All of them? That's the wild card? Oh, we should have somebody who's the wild card. You should. Oh man, that's something that we'll have to add. Queen builds a device that might revive Pandreo. It doesn't do anything, but it sure looks cool. Pandreo's still dead. Monosuke can't wait to kill again. Mama uses her slingshot to pelt Joker with rocks, which is more annoying than anything really. Jack turns her bad brain turns him into an absolute pain to deal with. Monica and Ayato both decide to use, they could use more members and decide to recruit for their faction. Ayato steals AV's soundboard and Haiji slices open a dimensional site, sending Mama to the despair dimension. We only lost one. And I guess another one to the despair dimension, so it is just a terrible turnabout technically for one. Ran Taro. Some days I still read his name and think of Hamtaro. It's an old show. Honestly, I don't think I could tell you much about the plot except there were hamsters and it was cute. Hey, let's proceed. We only lost one. 19 more. Remember, the championship is on the line. Avi's gonna come back, and it's gonna be a grand time, and Avi's gonna win the title again. It's not a prediction. It's your future. Let's see when it happens. I hope. Monosuke uses a mysterious action to knock out Joker and Monokid in order to put death colors on them. Mama has the last of her energy sapped by the ominous purple fog. That was quick. Kurokuma has a horrible feeling in his chest. Queen orders to teach a builder machine to make Yakiniku. Ayato feels defeated after losing his teammate. They feel lonely. Ayato has let him in. Mai just wants to be helpful. She won't be helpful. She's about to perish. Kanji sizes his muscles. Joker. His persona levels up. Garu to Garula. Corey's in the house and thinks about carving his pumpkin. Iris finds a big stick. She's about to try and hit some home runs. Haiji jumps and stomps on Joker, Mai, and Taka. He's just, oh, was he jumping in leaves or was he just jumping? Ryoko doesn't really understand what's happening. Junko has found a table, hopefully nobody goes through it. Monokid tries to kill Vivi, but Vivi retaliates and kills him instead. Ibuki puts a death collar on Ryoko while she's sleeping. Vivia forgot why he decided to try and summon a demon. Maybe he was just bored, maybe he was sleepy. Hifumi finds a bike. Cue the bike theme. I mean, we're at the end of the, we'll play it. I don't think I played it the last time, so we'll give it a shot. Right there. Actually, you know what? You all would like that too much. Hey, Pandreo's gone. Monotaro sobs quietly, and Genocide Jack finally snaps. Genocide Jack's now frenzied. You ever look at professional wrestling and you're just chanting, "We want tables," and then the person brings the table out from under and then they stick it right back inside? That's me. 5 more are gone after this. Terrible, terrible, saddest of all moments. 4. Mama, Joker, Mai, Taka, Monokid. Well, I think that is not all she wrote. There's still 15 left. There's gonna be 16 when the United States Aviator comes back. It's gonna happen because the United States Aviator is gonna win the title, and you all are going to be like, "Wait, Avi called this from the get-go. Avi even died. What are you talking about?" It's gonna happen. Believe you me. There's nothing that can stop the evening. I'm laughing, but it's the truth. With every new round, we get closer and closer to the evening. So let's go on. Kurokuma finds a discarded wish ring and seems to have a single wish left in it. Wants to be a monster heel. Iris brings Kurokuma in for a hug before whispering in their ear, "You mean nothing to me." Iris then slams Kurokuma to the ground and walks off alone. Walks off alone inside this pit of danger. Haiji steadily bounces on moon shoes. Good for him. No broken ankles. Monotaro and Hifumi, their fingers touched by accident, both blush a little bit. Ayato and Kurokuma decide they can team up and really form a faction. Ryoko admires Ayato's confidence. Corey carves his pumpkin into a really cute jack-o'-lantern. Ooh, interesting. Vivia has been hot on Queen's trail for days now. Queen thinks she's gotten away, but Vivia has deduced the final location to deliver the final blow. Nagisa's back as a zombie. Hifumi and Genocide Jack charge at Kurokuma, grabs them both, double power bombs him off of a cliff. Ibuki has a blank expression and seems unresponsive to what's going on. Monosuke brings Kurokuma in for a hug before whispering in his ear, "You mean nothing to me." Monosuke then slams Kurokuma into the ground, walks off alone. Kanji prints out a bunch of invitations for his Halloween party. Cute. And it started when an alien device with her data stuck itself upon Junko's wrist with secrets that it hid. Now she's got superpowers. She's an ordinary kid. She's Junko 10. The 10th Junko? The 10th reiteration? I'm surprised it's not Junko like the 50th or the 53rd or something. But it is a saddest of all moments for our fallen 3. Queen, Hifumi, Jack. You know, I think it would be just as much despair if Junko won that title. For some of you. However, Junko's not going to win that title. It will be Avi. Avi will be back. You all will scream in anger and you'll be like, "Avi, you're back?" And I'll be like, "Oh, of course he's back. He's winning the title. It was my prediction from the start. It seems like I might be going crazy, but I promise you I'm not going crazy. I'm not some sort of crazy heel. I'm just a soothsayer." So let's find the suit. 2 more into your save and grace picks, let's proceed. And we see, ooh, he made it the hot month. I don't know if Avi wants to come back now. Haiji looks like he's on the verge of snapping. Ibuki snaps out of it. Corey doesn't know how to skateboard, but he does know how to swing one around. Ibuki, Ryoko, and Kurokuma are caught in its wake. In the wake of Corey's path of destruction. Junko transformed into an incredibly fast alien, so fast that Vivius cut to pieces before Monotaro's eyes, and he didn't see a thing. Monotaro cranks up the heat and changes the calendar to on Avi's climate change remote to July. Can he beat the heat? Nagisa dangles his withered limbs around, fiddling with them. Kanji can't take the summer heat and dies of heat stroke. Iris sets up her table for grabbing Ayato in a headlock. Iris then RKOs Ayato through a table, and Monosuke finds us all below his concern. Only heels are left, but I think we will carry on to see how this plays out because we do have a zombie in action. So it's the saddest of all moments for Ibuki, Ryoko, Kurokuma, Vivia, Kanji, Ayato. But that does mean that you get to make some new picks, because your old picks sucked, didn't they? They did, I know they did. Now, I'm gonna let you make them, but keep that in mind. They are your last picks. They are your saving grace picks. Now, I take what we have seriously. Nagisa could retain the championship, but that's specifically why we keep going. He could retain the championship as a zombie. There were no zombies in play, we'd be like, well, it's just the heals left, so maybe we shouldn't do anything. Iris, the one with 6 KOs, took out a lot of her healed teammates, but she's like, who cares? I'll take out more if I need to. Haiji could become the champion at the end of the season. What a heel maneuver that would be as we go on and forward. We see Monotaro. The cute, not cute knight, he's not the cute knight, I'm sorry. He's the small knight. Could the small knight take the W? Junko Enoshima. It always comes back to Junko Enoshima. Monosuke is still hanging in there, who would have thunk. Corey's still in the house and could become a champion, keep that in mind. And those are your final few. What are your final 6? Yeah, your final 6 with a zombie. 6 heals, 1 zombie. How do you think it's gonna play out? Make your picks first, second, third. I'm gonna make mine as well. For first, I gotta take Avi. I'm not kidding, Avi's coming back. Junko second because, you know, squad versus squad. And third, I would love to take Ibuki, but she's dead, so I think we'll take Iris. Iris, I believe, is the first heel of the season. So I'm gonna stick with her. It is hot, it is summertime, and it's your final 6, and all 6 of them are all standing with their hearts racing, accelerating that pulse. The same beat, determination, as that of... well, I suppose it is this version of Samurai Woman, isn't it? Then let's make it something to remember. Iris, Haiji, Monotaro, Monosuke, Junko, Corey, and our champion, Nagisa the Zombie. We could see a zombie invasion that causes Nagisa to retain that championship, but it all has to come back with the same determination of a samurai woman. It is your final 6 with a zombie champion. Let's click next round and see how it all plays out. Ooh my, that's where we're still going. Haiji's like, I don't care if I'm a heel. Slices the dimensional scythe. Before he can shove Iris inside, Iris snatches the scythe and hits Haiji in the back of the head and shoves him in instead. Corey's now enraged, and that's something to keep a track of. Nagisa's body continues to rot even as he continues to move. Iris and Junko hike up the cliffs surrounding Gold Forge Mountain. Monosuke would do anything for a glass of water, and Junko transforms into a small but brilliant gray alien and hides from dangers, and Monotaro has found a table. We are down another soul, but they're only the despair dimension, so we're gonna keep on keeping on. Next round sees. Ooh. Monotaro sets up a table before grabbing Junko by the throat. Junko is then chokeslammed to the table by Monotaro. Haiji runs from the demons lurking in the despair dimension. Iris seems to grow a conscious and cast away their heelish ways, turning face. Oh, that's unfortunate. Especially because she's going to die for it. Nagisa dangles his withered limbs around, fiddling with them. Corey somehow finds a suit of metal armor, gleams with dazzling shine. In an act of betrayal, Monosuke and Cory team up against the newly faced Iris, the one who started this whole thing as a heel, wants to make the final turn and turns face at the end of the season, only to die for her troubles. It's your final three: Monotaro, Monosuke, and Cory, after this terrible turnabout 4. Junko, Iris. Keep in mind, Haiji is in the Despair Dimension. We do have Nagisa the zombie. Nagisa could be biding his time to be the last one. Will it happen? I'm not sure. But in that regard, it is Cory and two bears, Monosuke and Monotaro, as we hit your final three. And within it, in this championship match, we call it a Golden Crisis of Fate. Let's see how it all plays out. Final 3, championship on the line, zombie champion still in, next round C's. Nothing yet. Monosuke's got a water gun though. The tricked out Super Soaker is bound to cause some chaos. Cory washes the blood off of his knight's armor, Haiji feels the energy slowly being drained, and the Archon sees great potential in Monotaro, granting him a Geo Vision which could cause the end of the game immediately, and it does not. But Monotaro also gets the power of Persona. Nagisa still got his dangling limbs withered and all falling apart. What in the world? Monosuke's got a chainsaw, and Haiji runs from the demons lurking in the Despair Dimension. One more round sees. Ooh, they're kidding out. Monosuke accepts the shadow as Monosuke gains the power of Persona. Monotaro's Persona levels up side to CO. Nagisa is decomposing, and Cory hands out a bunch of invitations to his birthday party. Haiji fights for his life. Next round sees. A trap is in play and a ghost is in play. Cory sets down a trap. Monotaro gets caught in one of Cory's traps. All he can do is hope to be freed. Kurokuma back as a ghost, and Nagisa dangles those words of limbs around. Monosuke finds Monotaro trapped and frees him. Well, I guess that's brotherly love right there. Nobody perishes yet again. Oh, but I think it's all over. Another ghost in play, but armed with his. Who would have thunk? We've had a lot of bears as champions, not gonna lie. But it's all over. Not that all over, it's this all over. And even though it should have been Avi, Yoimiya's coming. She's back as a ghost too. Who would have thunk? Yoimiya dying? Well, that would never happen. It's happened. Monotaro is ready to start his garden and starts planting things for April. Nagisa still in, but he didn't get any zombie KOs, which means after Kurokuma kills Cory through ghastly means, and Monosuke, his allergies get so bad that he just has to leave the game, by default, we have ourselves a new champion. And while it should have been Avi, I guess I am very pleased as punch to say that after this terrible turnabout 4, Cory in that house and Monosuke, well, at least the heels took the victory, you know? Was there ever any doubt? I don't think so, especially when I say that you're winner. And new Danganronpa Hunger Games champion of champions. He may be small, but he is indeed mighty, and now he's holding gold. He is the small knight of the round table, and he is your new, count him, your new Danganronpa Hunger Games champion of champions. Monotaro takes the win. Well, and just like that, we are all out of time for these secret achievements. I am surprised one of them didn't hit today. But it is what it is. That being said, Monotaro is the champion going into the finale. Who would have thunk it should have been Avi? It should have been Avi, but it is what it is. That being said, congratulations to Monotaro. Kizakura had 6 KOs, Iris had 6, Kurokuma had 4, Cory had 4, Haiji had 3, Vivia had 3, Rantaro with 2, Monosuke with 2, Takamichi with 2, everyone else was 1 or less, and Monotaro had just the 1. I was gonna say, did he get any? He got 1. And that's all you need sometimes. I didn't even get the last one. He didn't even get 1 in this round. Good for him. he took the W, and he used that climate change remote a lot. I think he used it more than anybody in a single game. He changed it to summer, autumn, and spring. He's Monotaro. He's the master of all seasons. He's your seasonal champion. Let's see what he's able to do in the finale. I guess we'll bring up the bracket one more time. You guys can see the fan votes are about to come tomorrow. So get ready for them. You got plenty of them. Without further ado, I think we're actually done. We're done. Yeah, until Friday V with his Brand Steel. He gets to do Brand Steel. He hasn't done Brand Steel in so long. Ooh, yippee skippy. But he gets to do your OCs, which I suppose is pretty fun. Is pretty alright. Good for him. I'm excited. It should have been AV, but I guess Monotaro will do. At least he was a heel. Congratulations to him until we meet again. Toodaloo, Flight Crew. Thank you for watching.